Hello, hello, hello.
We're back.
Baby's back.
Back again.
Baby's back. Baby's back.
Baby back ribs. Baby back ribs. I don't know. It over the course of, say, the past 2 weeks, we've had technical issues. Probably because we traveled. We traveled one time.
Right.
And it made everything fall apart. That's okay. I forget to do stuff. I think that's the... is that part of dementia that's kicking in for me? Because it runs in my family.
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Caleb?
Caleb.
Saturday night show. Completely unexpected.
Totally different.
Well, kind of.
Well, we used to do Saturday night.
This is a flashback show. Is kind of what I was thinking. Right? Flashback Saturday Night Live is what Bill sent to me. What's up, man?
Oh, they're on the last flight.
Chris, just run it, dude. Just run it. Don't put your phone in airplane mode. It doesn't do anything anyway. It's all good. Some pilots will say, yeah, you have to. Some pilots will be like, yeah, it doesn't do shit. Alex, what's going on? Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg.
Hello,
I'm Greg, and
Alex.
that is...
Beth. Last time I checked.
Last time you checked? I gotta reset that to get that to bring
Rebecca's on too. Becca's I love it when I see Rebecca.
What's up?
So
Give us
formal.
a little love. Go out there and hit the like and subscribe. Do all of those.
If you're
sorts of
following along
things.
on YouTube, also make sure you go to live chat.
Yep.
Versus top chat because you'll miss
Good
some
call
of the
out.
good stuff.
Absolutely. Good call out.
Stuff.
Because that's a big difference. The live chat. Sometimes, yeah, you definitely miss. If you didn't know that about YouTube, you'll see the three little
hamburger
lines
in the top right corner.
And you hit live chat.
To the left of the X.
You miss some of the comments.
You do. And I didn't know that for forever.
Yeah.
And then you would get these great comments. I'd be like, where are you seeing that? And then you're like, oh, hold on. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
So Saturday night lessons learned.
Thanks, Becca.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So again, go check us out on all the places you can find audio versions of this on iTunes, Spotify, where else? iHeartRadio, Audible,
Amazon,
you can get it on Amazon, all the places you can find us. David, what's happening?
Yeah, he's in his soon to be empty or soon to be old place that is now empty. So his move is like right around the corner, right?
Congratulations,
Super
David.
excited again for you.
That
That's awesome.
back in when we were up in New Hampshire
I know
a couple weeks
it
ago.
took a little while.
You got it, dude. You got this.
But you got a
Nashville.
good one.
He's moving to Nashville. Yep.
We can go visit because I want to go to Nashville. We can go visit him.
Absolutely. Because
once he's settled.
I've never even been to Nashville.
Once he's settled and can have a little time on his hands.
That would be awesome.
I would love to. I've heard Nashville is
Davey,
amazing.
Can we come hang out? Maybe
we're not going to
We don't have to
stay.
stay with you, but can we come hang out?
He's got to, he's got to plant his roots for a little while.
For a minute.
I want to be there before he plants his roots, but I just want to be able to at least visit with him and see his beautiful face.
Absolutely.
Should I say handsome more than beautiful? Is beautiful not good for a guy? Or is it okay for a guy to be beautiful?
It's more of a handsome thing.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's more like, dude, like, I don't really give a shit about somebody calling me beautiful.
You're beautiful.
I prefer somebody to be like, that's a handsome dude.
Becca said Nashville is so much fun.
I know.
I've heard that. I've heard that a lot.
You're welcome to come. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Ah, thank you.
Awesome. All right, let's jump into the show. So without Christian and Becca, who are on the boards right now, are currently flying back to
JFK,
New Hampshire.
Right?
They're JFK airport right now. They're flying back to New Hampshire, and the house got fucking quiet.
Well, here's the thing. It's the first time in 2.5 weeks for you and I that we have not been at someone's house or someone hasn't been at our house. And while I love family, love visiting family, love having
to walk around your house.
I love to walk around in my in my bra and underwear. Funny story. Earlier this week, I forgot to get clean towels. And I was completely naked and the shower was running. I was like, mother son of a bitch. I have to put on clothes to go get towels because there's people in my living room and I don't want to scare them to death. I don't want to scar them for the rest of their lives.
That's just reality though,
yes.
right? Like, yeah, it's like, do I have to close the bathroom door to take a piss in the hallway?
That's the other thing I said. I was like, oh, I can pee with the door open again because we have so many conversations like while one of us is peeing typically that I'm like, wait, you got to stop that. You know,
it's been a couple of weeks. Yeah. And then I think I almost walked on you like twice. Well, the door was open.
Yes.
And I'm like, damn it, I was going in there.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, sorry. So,
you don't find me attractive. Well, Ruben, that's the thing. But you can still be like, that dude's handsome. Like you automatically know. So he said, I don't find you attractive, Greg, but I'm not into dudes.
Yes.
Right. So that's okay.
Davey said at Ruben, I'm not gay, but your voice gets me hard, which is not a lie. It gets everyone hard.
Go hard.
I think we should.
That's what I'm saying.
I think we need him to do a commercial
like
for us.
A dude that's like, that's why he's rich.
I've got an idea for him to do a commercial for us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Just read part of like a sexy book and be like, no, and a commercial that we can put up and reuse and reuse.
Oh, okay.
And be like,
we'll pay you for it.
Sexy time brought to you by Ruben
that voice
Snyder
is gold.
For The Bar is Open.
Nice. Ian, what's happening?
I love
Cheers.
that Alex said editing more reviews. I did earlier today for the next couple months. Now it's time to start drinking again.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Here to that.
And you know what? Cheers to everybody.
To that.
Also, Alex, cheers. So I got a drink first.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, post in the comments. He does like little quick clips from TNA podcast where they do like little reviews of beers and stuff like that. Throw that in there. What's up, ALW?
ALW, my friend.
Throw that into the chat in case other people haven't seen it, and I'll shout it out as well. I just can't remember exactly what they're called, but anyway, it's fun little. He and his buddy will do like a couple of.
That's cool.
I don't remember which buddy it is because it's all.
I need to see it.
TNA is all their names.
So I was laughing. Becca was laughing with me today because I went on to Instagram for something very, very specific. Oh, to go check out the link to the shirt site.
Yeah.
And I ended up spending the next 30 minutes on shit that wasn't relevant to what I initially went on there. And I looked at her, I was like, this is why I don't social media anymore, because I go down a rabbit hole.
He calls them quickies.
I go down a rabbit hole.
Drinks quickies.
And I totally don't get anything done, including the thing I went on social media to get done. I was like, that's why I stay away from social media. But I need to check them out. So I
definitely have to be very specific in.
Oh no, I have squirrel brain. If I'm not at work, squirrel brain everywhere, all the time.
Puppy,
squirrel,
puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, honey. I'm like, I don't care.
Pringles.
Because you can like.
Oh.
I'm not.
Homework movie.
I'm guilty of it as well.
Oh, like romance novel.
I'm pretty sure if you were to go into like my Instagram, like the video, like the whatever they are, it's dogs being rescued.
I see a lot of. I have
right.
one that,
it's like it's all dogs being
I have one
rescued.
That's all I heart my golden retriever.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, I could watch it. Like today, I saw one that was a kitten, and they put a little puppy in its lap, and the puppy nuzzled in its neck, and the kitten hugged it. And I was like, oh, want more like this? Click this button. I click that button, and it's just all shit.
So
like
it's
this.
like dogs being rescued or people being blown up.
Oh wow, that's a
it's
big
It's a very wide.
Wow. Yeah. Mine is if you scroll through my feed that I get, it's all animals, mostly all dogs and babies and advertisements.
And then hot girls, of course.
Not for me. Well, I mean, J-Lo is a hot girl, so
yeah.
I was bomber.
Like what's happening down
there? He's jealous because we were talking about other dogs.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
He's like,
if you guys haven't seen the cute video that Greg posted on Instagram earlier about a new toy we put out for the dog, specifically Mick. It's super cute, and that dog is almost dead now.
Yeah,
he is not moved. I went. So we recorded earlier a show for
Castro
Files.
Yeah.
But I came down from that and I sat next to him, and like he did that thing where he opens his eyes, and he opens his eyes so big because he didn't know you were there that you just see the white of his eyes. He was like, I was like, oh, buddy, you were so asleep. He was like, yeah. I think you guys killed me.
I think we found the toy. It's what did I call it? It's like a mobile for
kid babies,
dog,
kind of, but it allows him to play with a ball without you and I having to kick
from
it
a tree. Exactly.
Normally we have to kick the ball and let him chase it, and that dog's so wicked smart, dude. He like figured out like the timing. He keeps getting better and better with it every time he plays with it. But
absolutely,
he's probably had 2 5-minute rounds of playing with that toy, and he's
done.
Zonked.
Yep.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So on with the show. How about that?
Yes.
With the news you didn't know you needed to know.
The news you need, but didn't know you needed.
Sad news.
Yes.
Hagrid has passed away. Harry Potter star. Boom, boom, boom. Which, like
I love how you said I'm a habitual person. Like you were.
Yeah, I definitely
so habitual. It's insane.
I couldn't remember if I talked about that last time or
I can't remember either, but it worth mentioning because that's
notes last night
at that's insane how
1:00 in the morning.
You came to we were all of us were exhausted last night.
So Hagrid passed away. Well, the actor that played Hagrid, Harry Potter star Robbie Coltrane, remembered by the cast. Thank you for all the laughter. So unfortunately, yeah, he passed away at 72 years old.
He was 72.
He's
okay.
definitely known. I don't recall knowing him first, right? First live chat. Nice. Frightening me. Thanks for joining in. Rubus Hagrid in the Harry Potter movie franchise died Friday night at a hospital in Scotland. His death was confirmed by Fox. Basically the dude was awesome, right? So I read all the books before the movies came out.
You did?
Yeah, I read.
How many were there?
I think there was like 6 of them or something like that.
So
right?
kind of in line with the number of movies.
Yeah. Oh, it's absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I read them. I don't know. It's probably
Frightening
like,
Me said, "Hey, Greg and Beth," and it's their first live chat that they've made.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
awesome! Welcome. We're excited that you got to join with
so
us.
I think I read them. When did they come out? Like 20 years ago?
I don't know. You're the Henry Potter.
Like
I
think.
I only
But,
watched it
like,
because of you.
That character was such a big character throughout.
So you know how it ended then. See, I don't even know how it ended because we didn't see the last 2.
Because you haven't read the books.
Well, I didn't see the last 2. I mean, if I watch the movies, do I need to read the book?
You definitely want to. Well,
How different were the movies from the book?
I haven't seen the last movie.
No, but the movies you have seen, were they in line?
They were
like, I will tell you that Twilight, I quit reading the books because they were exactly like the movie. And I was like,
They were similar enough. I've got the books downstairs. I still have them all.
I don't read actual books. It's got to all be electronic. And I don't think those are on my Kindle Unlimited.
I bet you they are.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
She probably
But
still
anyway,
went
Robbie was one of
$10.99.
the, this is what the Radcliffe says, is Robbie was one of the funniest people I've met and used to keep us laughing constantly as kids. Daniel Radcliffe said that. I've especially fond memories of him keeping our spirits up in Prisoners of Azkaban when we were all hiding from the torrential rain for hours in Hagrid's hut, and he was telling stories and cracking
Wasn't
jokes.
that England? Like, it always rains.
Yeah, I think so. It sucks. It's sad, but you know,
Yeah.
he was
Did
older.
he die like
But I did see
72 is what you said?
I
So,
did see a comment that he goes, and he looked kind of.
he was a big dude, right?
he
So
al-
like,
yeah. Well, he wasn't like as big as like his character.
but how?
They
Okay.
supersize. They make
Right, but he wasn't a
CGI.
small man. Like he
No.
wasn't
Um,
your size.
no. I'll live forever. But he also said he had
God, let's
a
hope not.
very kind of poignant comment, especially with like actors and stuff like that. It's like the character's gonna live well beyond him. And he's like, in 50 years, people will still be watching this or reading this.
It's funny because we're not going to talk about it, but the last Halloween movie, Halloween Ends, came out this weekend.
Did it?
And I saw an interview with Jamie Curtis that said, you know, Sharon, I can't think of straight. I don't, something like Strain or something is the character's last name. She's like, when she first started, she was just a character. But now, after 44 years, I am her and she is me. We are one because
that is her main life.
Well, I mean, I guess there's been something like this is like the 12th movie or something.
At least. Yeah.
I didn't even know. Like we watched last night. We watched the end of, or the other night we watched the end of Halloween.
I wasn't here, so
something where it's got a. I'm blanking on her name. The girl that was married to the Joker that passed away, and then it's got. Holy shit! Hold on, I have to do this. Ruben will probably chime in and tell me all these names. The movie that was in them, she was like the last one I watched was like the one from 2000 or something.
Okay. I'm trying to look up
how
many Halloween movies are there. I just need a quick answer. 13 Halloween movies.
ALW said she would have loved to have a big hug from him.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Heath Ledger's ex-wife, Michelle.
Oh yeah.
But
whatever the fuck her name is. When they got the kid.
There's so many
like
Halloweens,
Willow
it's
or some shit
ridiculous
like that.
though.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna look up Jamie, because they'll all come up under her.
Yeah, I already did it. What are you trying to figure out?
The one that was when the kids were in the boarding school.
No idea, dude. That could have been
look.
like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It was in early.
And then they had
2000s.
Halloween in space, for Christ's sake. Thought we weren't going to talk about this.
No, we're not. We're going to talk about. Laurie Strode was the character's name.
Okay.
And it was there was one last year.
Yeah, there was one last year.
I
There's
didn't know
one
that
this year.
either.
Like they're recording that shit faster than like John Wick at this point.
It
So
was like-
Michelle Williams, thank you, Ruben.
Yeah, it's the one that she was in. That was like Halloween
34.
2000
okay.
something.
Anyway, what are you getting at with that?
There it is.
What are you trying to get at with that? What's the point?
that there's just like I didn't know there was any more after that movie.
Oh,
Like after that one,
Okay,
there's a whole other 7.
gotcha. Yeah, 'cause if that was
8 with
5,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You know, I had to use my Aggie finger math. I was like 7, 10, yeah, okay. But I had no idea that they even like they literally go like 2000 or H2O Halloween, and that was in 1998.
Is that the one with what's his name?
Josh,
The rapper.
Josh Hartland, LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
With names, so
I mean,
is what
but
it
they literally they do one every couple years.
I'm like, why are you?
But somebody did have a good. But they were like they shouldn't have ended it with number 13 because number 13's unlucky. But then they did also say, you know, it's not really over, right? So, we'll see if they're going to be more. But because there was even one that was like called Halloween, but Michael Myers wasn't even in it. It was about the witches.
It was about the mom, right?
It was about the witches that conjured him. So I don't know. I feel like what I'm basically saying is I feel like we need to have a Halloween from 1 to 12 marathon.
Dude, you wouldn't be able to stand it because some of them are way scarier.
I mean, I'm talking about doing it in like 3 days.
Dude,
I could probably watch the old ones on a school night.
I don't think so. I really don't.
You know?
Some of those are creepy as fuck, man. Like the old ones.
But some of them are really bad.
Some
too. Like the one I watched
shit,
today where he comes to get his niece because she's alive.
Okay.
And I'm like, why do you care about the little? It was such bad acting too. Becca and I were laughing because I was like, I feel like actors haven't always been as good as they are today. And that's saying a lot because not a lot of actors are good today, but these actors were even worse back then. Like this was I think it was also just the writing and everything
else, right? Like people have gotten better at it. But no, those movies were low budget movies. You got to keep that in mind. They were low budget. Yeah.
They weren't back then.
It wasn't Singing in the Rain kind of shit, right?
Well, it didn't have a lot of
it was
digital shit either.
They were in the vein of like the Toxic Avenger and shit like that. Like they were a little bit like maybe a step up from that, you know? So when you go like, okay, it was campy, it was cheesy. Yeah, of course it was. But they all were.
I mean, did you know there
Horror
was one called
movies like that are in by definition.
It was in 2002 called Halloween or Resurrection.
Yep. That one.
You saw it?
No, I didn't see it. I just remember seeing.
I don't remember any of them.
We've probably seen it.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
But yeah, I think we need to have a Halloween the month of October, the witches month.
It's October now.
I said it's 15th. The month of October. I didn't say it wasn't October. Oh. We're halfway through the month. We got half a month to watch all of them.
Beth's got 4 beers sitting next to where you just can't see her.
One's empty.
Oh. That's already drinking. We did do a Castro Files tonight. I covered some witches and a local witch story from Hampton, New Hampshire was kind of cool.
It was cool.
And then another witch story. And then Beth did a creepy.
I'll tell you what it's called. Give me a sec.
Haunted horror demon house.
It was called.
It's pretty cool. So that'll be out tomorrow night.
Demons in the House.
Demons in the House.
Yes, they were good stories. They were fun.
So it's like 30, 40 minutes, something like that.
We haven't literally
stopped it, and then as soon as we ended,
that's part of the reason why we were running late because we just enjoyed sitting around in our underwear for a while. I mean, I did. I sat in shorts and a bra because I was hot, and I was like,
"Oh, after you took a shower before
after I blow dried my hair, yeah."
The other one,
yeah.
She didn't record it naked, which although
no, I didn't.
OnlyFans. Imagine the OnlyFans, and you're telling ghost stories. Just like in a bra and underwear, just telling ghost stories.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Think about it.
Not feeling it.
Like
I'll probably start reviewing books before I do that.
In your bra and underwear?
No.
What if you did?
I'm not.
Imagine how many views you'd get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
No.
Fire.
No. Davey said the best ones of the entire franchise are H1, H4, H2O, Raw Zombies H1, and Halloween 2018. I don't even know. What year was that one, I wonder? Rob Zombie's movies are always jacked up.
Like kind of like last 5 years. I'm kind of curious because I think that was like I think they like he redid his face and shit like that. Like made him look fucking creepy. I don't remember though.
ALW said, ha ha ha, Beth, get loose, moms.
Right?
Get loose, mama.
If you're making cash, who gives a fuck? Halloween, Rob.
Ruben Silky says, I mean, no disrespect, but yeah, I would check it out if I saw Beth naked.
See? Right? Why wouldn't you? Goddamn right.
That's nice. That's very
Smoke
nice of
show.
all of you.
Smoke show.
The Halloween end is whack.
So that was 2000.
Oh,
Excuse me, that was 2007.
Wait, Andy, did you already see it? Because it just came out yesterday. Maybe somebody already saw it. So I did see. Well, fuck it, we'll talk about it. So I did see.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
I did see that, like, at one thing. So one thing said they had about 140 people review it for them, and it was getting about a 5.1. But then I saw something else that said
a horror movie.
The rating was like a 2.1. So
horror movies.
We'll have to wait and see how it
like
did. I think you have to be a fan of horror movies in order to rate it.
So you have the fans, and then you have the people like the
critics,
pro critic reviewer.
I don't ever follow the critic, like on the Rotten Tomatoes.
Fuck them.
Normally they hate something and I love it.
Some douchebag that's like, that's not politically correct. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, disappointing, Davey said. Yeah. Did you already see it, Davey? Dang, these people are fast.
Our nephew niece, Becca,
they love scary movies,
well, yeah,
by the way.
But they also went and saw the movie Smile.
And they said it was disappointing.
Yeah.
What they said,
cool,
the premise looked creepy AF, but what they said is every scary part that happened was in the trailer. So
it sucks.
I'll wait for it to come on TV when I can watch it in the daylight, because that creepy smile would haunt my dreams for real. Saw it last night.
Like
disappointed is an understatement. Oh, that's too bad. You saw it last night. ALW said we all would. I love you guys. You're good for me.
Hell yeah.
You're good for my ego.
Got a damn dog hair up here.
You always have problems.
I know. I don't know why. So I was listening. So Ross Patterson. So
well, rest in peace, Hagrid.
R.I.P. Hagrid. Absolutely.
What was his real name?
Shit.
You just had it. Sorry.
I said it. Yeah, no worries. Robbie Coltrane.
All right.
Yeah, remembered by
great last name.
Yeah. He was a cool, like I said, like I mean, I'd hug
He's been in other stuff besides Harry Potter, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
you want to do his IMDb real quick?
Yeah.
I got him right here. Robbie Coltrane. I'm certain he's been in probably like a bajillion things, but he was in Cracker. I don't know what the fuck that is.
The World is. He was in a James Bond. The World Is Not Enough with Pierce Brosnan.
Yep. He was in Legos.
Urban
movie.
Myths.
He was actual Hagrid in Legos. Effie Gray.
He was also in Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorcycle Adventure.
He was in Brave. He was a voice.
He was a voice in Brave.
Yeah, so he's been in a lot. I'm sure the guy's got probably like a million. Yeah, he's got a lot of movies.
Hopefully his family is doing okay.
Absolutely. They'll be all right.
It sucks to lose a loved one.
Yep. He was 72. Fuck.
I mean, I want to live longer than 72.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. So I was listening to Late Night last night while I was writing this, writing the show for today. I was listening to Ross Patterson. So he's got the Patreon episodes that he does. And it's his Uncirced show. And he had a kind of a segment in there that just made me kind of start thinking. I was like, oh, holy shit, this is so true. Right. And I wanted to get your thoughts on it. So yeah. He basically delved into
where's my chocolate?
The idea that you have two over there and you have one in front of you, two right next to you.
How'd they get separated? Okay, so he basically said what?
Separated them reds. But no, he was talking about like, does anybody give a shit about celebrities anymore?
Okay.
And you know how like and it just made me start thinking. I was like, so I wrote it down. I want to, start thinking about, because you go, do you give a fuck about like any celebrity news for the most part?
I never have though. Like no? I have never been
Did you ever
one
watch
to like.
Are you an Emmys person?
Nope.
I have never seen you.
No. I mean, I kind of, because people have cool Oscar party, like people get dressed up.
Like one of your best friends does Oscar parties.
And I never got into it. Never went to one of her parties. I don't. It sounds horrible when I say this,
right? But
I don't care about them as people.
Because they're not your friends.
I care about them as characters.
Yeah, go fucking pretend to be somebody.
That's why when they open their mouths and they spew their thoughts, I'm like, I don't want to know your thoughts. I barely want to know your thoughts. Why would I want to know random strangers' thoughts? So I've never been one that's been like, I've never fangirled. I mean, I've called some people hot and I maybe put some people on a hall pass list, but I've never even Henry Cavill might be the first actor I've ever followed on Instagram.
I follow a handful of famous people,
Okay.
like actor style.
Like who?
I couldn't even
And
tell
why?
you. I don't even know. I think it's because I saw something that I liked their Instagram or something like that. Like
Okay.
it was, but it wasn't anything to do with like
them
winning something. You know what I mean? Or
So it's
like
really
being
funny
famous. It was just like,
because
man,
this
they
is
got
a
cool
great
shit.
question. I re-signed up for Twitter
Yeah.
today because you keep sending me great videos that I never get to watch because I'm not on Twitter. And I was like, fuck it, Beth, just get on Twitter. You can ignore all the bullshit. You can ignore
I
all
literally have 0 followers. And
You
I
can
follow
ignore-
like 40 people.
You can ignore all the people who think their way is the right way and the only way.
Mhm.
You can ignore. But when you sign
You can
back
get
up,
news pretty quick. It may be slanted or whatever. You can get some information pretty quick on,
Right.
on Twitter. That's why.
but when I was signing back up, they bring up people and things you can follow.
Right.
And I started looking, and I looked through it for a while, and I was like, not following that person, not following. Oh, I'll follow Nike because I want their stuff. Oh, I'll follow
Don't follow fucking Nike.
because I want their apparel and their shoes. I didn't follow Nike,
Little
the company.
baby hands
I
sewing
followed
that
Nike
shit together.
Babe, come on. Everything made outside of America is baby hands. I mean, are we really going to limit what we're going to buy?
No. Yes. No.
But then I started, I followed some magazines. I did follow, there are a couple female rappers that I followed just because I
Cardi
like some
B.
of it. Nicki Minaj.
You do? Really? No shit?
I'm trying to think of who sings the new Freaky song that uses Rick James's old song Super Freak
I don't know.
as part of the
Couldn't tell you.
Beck and I were singing it yesterday, and I was like, this song's so
really?
fucking dirty. It's awesome. It's fucking
It's like WAP,
filthy.
but it's just
no,
okay.
it's worse than that.
Okay, we have to share this later on because I need to know.
It talks about, it just talks about how she can ride dick and do all this shit. And she literally says, I can keep your dick up inside it. I was like, I love this song. This song is hilarious. And it's a catchy little tune. And last night, Beck and I were like, FREKY. We were just singing with it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to follow that one because I like that song.
Okay.
But there was not a single actor
Then you gave a shit
that I
down.
followed.
No. And who else would you follow? Like what if you were to follow? Is it just like personal people, like friends, whatever?
Probably on Twitter. I probably won't follow many.
No, I follow like some dudes from Black Rifle. Some friends
It's more
on
for me to
whatever.
be able to watch videos you send me or to be able to look up shit like, dude, you need to look this up, and I can go and find it.
Yeah,
It was a motherfucking task.
to get it reset.
I finally just did a new account with a new name
What's it? What is it?
at Whiskey Kitty 69.
Money.
I got Whiskey Kitty
That's a money handle right there.
and it was available, which is
Whiskey
insane.
Kitty 69.
It was
Come on.
available. That's what's insane.
And you can go out to the minor league studios. I posted a bunch of links out there. You can go out to minor league studios. And you can check out all the Whiskey Kitty shirts.
I need to
posted
buy
a
one.
bunch out there. We got a hat. We got a mug out there. It's pretty cool. All women stuff right now, but we'll have some dude stuff pretty quick here. But you can check it out. Whiskey Kitty 69.
So
on Twitter. You want to follow her?
and I
on
might change my
it's
Instagram.
Lamont.
I might change it.
You can change the name.
I don't know.
Just-
It
you
might
can't
not be
change your
available
at
though.
follow. No, you can.
Okay, so I can
your
change my
at
name, but
follow,
it will
you
still
just-
be the at
yeah,
follow.
it'll be
Lamont. Okay.
at Lamont.
Okay, Lamama.
7.
So, though it's funny though because Frightening Me said, for real though, getting drunk watching Iconoblast Monday was the most epic podcast.
Was it? Okay, that was the one with Jesse, right? On Monday.
Megan Three Stallion, Alex said, is who sings that.
Okay, we've been behind for the past. I've been behind for the past 2 weeks. It feels like.
Well,
So I'm
because
still kind of kid. We were on vacation.
you
and
got
then-
PTO hangover is what I call it. Because
Yeah.
you got to get cut up
and
on
then we were
work
working
and
we had family
life.
here. So
And
now life is kind of it'll settle back.
yeah,
in.
Jesse and Jack Mandeville as
Okay,
guests.
good. Yeah. Oh, that's where he died. She dyed his hair blonde.
What?
She dyed Dan Register's hair blonde
Man,
and dyed Jack's little side hair. Because
blonde,
remember, he's got
barely hair,
he's got a
Barely there hair.
hair there, barely hair.
kind of like summer teeth, summer
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
summer
yeah.
there, but it's hair.
And yeah, so I still have to catch that whole episode, so we'll check it out.
Well, I think I don't know what.
But there are porn all over Twitter. Like if you just type in the letter L, and you'll get some sort of
L?
porn. Like if you just pulled up Twitter and you just type put the letter hell in or something like that, you don't have to.
So I did think of that. I did think of that. I was like, oh, new porn outlet.
Oh,
because you're the one that told me you could get porn which is weird for me. Why would you put porn on Twitter?
Dude.
But why?
But so this is the fucked up part. Like, you can watch people just full on do whatever you want on Twitter.
I don't know that I want to watch that then.
No, you like it'll come up it'll just come up in the feed.
Oh, here's one that I think is really funny. So the Mindfulness Meditation Institute, I'm following them because they're going to give me peace and tranquility.
You're going to end up joining a fucking cult or something, but whatever. We don't judge around. Yeah, I judge that shit.
A person who is okay being alone is a powerful person. I'm okay being alone. I'm fucking powerful.
But you can't even go out to dinner by yourself.
I can too. I just don't have to because I got you.
You a long time ago, I was like, you were like, do you go out to dinner by yourself? You've gone out?
I've done it. I was not comfortable, but I did it for the sole purpose of making myself do it, to show myself that I could. See? Now, do I need to do it again? No, it's boring.
No, you just go there and you just like look at porn on Twitter. It's fine. Just turn the volume.
I typed in porn and it gave me weed porn.
Taco has some issues. Jack took a week off. Oh no, I love Taco. Taco's Jack's bulldog.
Dog, right? Yeah.
I hope he's doing okay. Yeah. No, we're big fans. I love Taco. Yeah.
So what it did bring up was weed porn.
Weed porn?
It's all just about
What'd
weed.
You put in there?
Porn.
You just typed in porn?
Yeah. Weed porn. It's porn. It's a weed in a bubblegum machine.
I think that's just refresh it. It's going to bring in like, you're going to get.
Nope. Weed porn is still
Remember last week we were talking about.
And I got donuts.
How you're into trannies and shit like that.
Not into trannies, you bitch.
Right. And
I watched one and it ruined me.
It ruined you? Now you're addicted to
No, it ruined
porn.
me. Like, I'm scarred. I'm
Who
like,
was the
never
one that Ross and Dan, or no, it was Bob and Dan played? It was like the helicopter one or whatever the fuck it was. When we were at the studio, we were like, what in the actual fuck is that thing? And it was a
weird shit on porn.
Penis just spinning around in the air.
I'm sorry, what?
Remember when we were at the studio, at the Drinking Bros studio, and they brought up, I can't remember what the name of the website is, whatever. And it was on their screens.
I don't remember that. I probably was looking.
I think you were like reading your book or something.
Probably reading my book.
Jesus Christ.
I tell you what, I typed in porn. I got no porn.
You'll start getting it. Don't worry. Everybody, it all comes down to porn. I think
car porn. I will watch that because I love cars.
98% porn now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, look, it's my Mercedes.
Oh, whatever. A G-Wagon. So Chris Angel tried to kill.
I think it's fake. I think it's publicity.
Did you read it?
I watched it.
I sent you the link.
That's the reason why I got on Twitter is
click in. Yeah, I just saw this late today. Chris Angel almost kills Genuine in magic stunt.
I don't know if it'll come up.
You can do it on
my
your phone.
On my iPad. So I'm gonna do it here. So give me a sec.
Let me know when you got it. So I don't even know who Genuine is. I just think he's older.
He's a singer.
Yeah, the singer was trying to hold his breath underwater for a stunt on the Magic with the Stars TV show. R&B star. Right, tell me I've got this. Oh,
can I make it bigger?
No, hang on. We've got a technical issue here. Hang on.
His name is Greg LaMontagne.
No. Well, when I redid this stuff, some of the shit got dialed around the wrong way. It'll just take a second.
So yeah, we'll watch this, but I honestly think it's because it's on Chris Angel's Twitter page,
yeah, it's
right?
on a whole bunch of places.
So it's I think it's a promotion. It's a stunt to get people to try to watch what's going to happen when they actually do the real thing.
Yeah, give me one.
Do you guys watch the Chris Angel specials? We did for a while.
We did. Yeah, we absolutely.
And then we were like, I mean, there was nothing else on TV. I think it was during the pandemic, so we watched it. And then I was like, yeah, I don't need to watch that anymore. They're better musicians.
Let me make this a little bit bigger.
Yeah, because that's as big as I can make it.
Just take a second. All right, that's good. Can you turn your phone sideways? Also, there you go.
It didn't get any bigger, did it?
Yep.
All
right. It's big enough. Anyway, it gets you to the point of what you can kind of see. It's as good as it gets. So for the segment on Magic with the Stars, Genuine has asked to hold his breath. He's also afraid of drowning, evidently. Video obtained by Daily Mail sees the singer hitting the sides of the cube with his
He hits the top.
hand.
I think that was the
to
signal.
attract attention.
Done.
I think it's kind of a bitch move. I'm fairly certain all they did was open the fucking
Two
lid.
things. The lid isn't a full-on lid. It's a grid. So it was just like a fence, kind of like the dog kennels.
But it wasn't.
So he could have put
closed.
his mouth up and gotten a breath of air through the top of
so
the
he
panel.
pulled.
That's why I think it's a publicity stunt. Like, look how hard this trick is. Watch it when he can do it for
And
real.
they like literally pick
him up
like a
and
baby.
he pretends to. I think Chris Angel's the one that picked him up and put him on the ground, and that's where they stop it. And I'm
Pick
like,
him up like a little baby and lays him down on
total
the ground.
publicity stunt
All
to
right.
grab.
So I was
people
just saying,
into
but he
watching
did
the
come
show.
out and say he's okay, folks.
Yeah, he was always okay.
This is breaking news as of this
I
afternoon.
think he does a little acting on the sides. I
Okay.
think he's just flexing his
We don't
acting
want to
muscles.
lose.
I think it completely a publicity stunt to get
We
people
don't
to
want to
watch.
lose Genuine. What's up, David? How you doing, man? You know,
You're not late, David. You're right on time, my friend.
Ruben, we have the phone facing sideways when we're filming coitus.
What?
He said, does Greg tell you to turn the phone
Oh,
sideways?
yeah, he directs totally.
And then I put the little like actions, like turn your phone sideways, like that when you're going to go on Instagram when I post it out there, so you know to, you know what I mean?
Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, no.
It's all good.
Addicted. DJ said that's funny.
Boom.
What?
Womb Raider.
Oh, womb.
It's awesome. So we've got some OnlyFans heroes out here. Did you know that?
Huh?
There's literally OnlyFans are saving people's lives at this point.
What?
I don't understand it either.
I mean, it's just going to a whole new level.
I've got two OnlyFans stories right now. So, OnlyFans star saves customer's life after noticing detail in X-rated chat.
Okay.
So, a truly remarkable story.
I mean,
And OnlyFans
she saved
customer's
someone's
life was saved by one of the platform's top content producers. Bella Grace is in the 0.1% top creators in OnlyFans. She's probably making fucking bank, right? Like 0.1, she's making fucking cash.
Wait, they said she's one of the top?
She's the top point. She's in the top 0.1%.
Oh, fuck yeah, she's rich.
Yeah. And ended up turning her back on her career in healthcare after entering more of on subscription site.
Oh,
But let me
will
get
you
through
kill
this
me?
first. After earning more on her subscription site than she did in her medical background. So an X-rated video chat is not the most obvious place where you would find some crucial life-saving health advice, but Bella Grace's former job helped. So it was getting all hot and heavy on camera when Bella noticed that the man on the chat with her had one testicle larger than the other.
Oh, he's got prostate cancer. Not prostate, testicular cancer.
Slow down there, high speed. He urged the man to go and get it checked out. The doctors.
Do you think she let him finish and then said, hey,
might want to
I want to tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something about
Let me
your
tell you
ball.
something about your ball.
Your left
Not your
ball.
balls, your
Your
ball.
ball. Listen, Lance Armstrong.
Listen, I know I just got you off, but let me tell you.
Doctors revealed that he had an aggressive form of testicular cancer,
Oh,
which was
shit.
thankfully caught in the nick of time. I said, honestly, I do think you should get it checked out. And it took me about 4 or 5 weeks to actually convince him.
Wow.
I think if your nuts swollen, I think they hurt.
I mean, she probably sees a lot of nuts. So if she says something's abnormal, wait, does that mean, okay, so I just had, so
she's pretty as shit. I mean,
literally,
she's pretty hot, dude.
she literally is having like camera sex with these guys,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
individually, or
He's
is it
probably
one of those things? So I read a
paying.
book where,
Yeah, they're live chatting.
well, there's a book where you can live chat it with everybody, but then you can pay extra money to get time alone with
That's what
her.
I'm saying. It's FaceTime. They're FaceTime. So she's paying a couple
And it's like $10 a minute or
whatever.
some
It's
ridiculous
probably a
shit
couple
like that.
hundred or
A
something.
minute?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not a minute, but for
Dude, if he's rich, get
session.
that ball fixed. You don't need a pretend girl. Go get a real girl. Let me see her.
she's pretty.
I mean,
She's pretty hot.
if you like him trashy, I'm kidding.
Well,
I mean,
that's what she's supposed to look like in order to sell the fucking subscription.
sex, to sell
Right.
sex.
She's a porn star in essence, right?
Can you be really demure and be a porn star though?
Yeah, but I think
So you
that's
get
a different
a-
genre.
you get
I
a-
guarantee this
you get a
girl
freak
could
in the
dress
street
up that way. So
And
go
a lady
look
in
up
the street.
XX
Is
Bella
it a lady in the
Grace
streets and a freak in the
on
sheets?
Instagram. You'll find her.
I do have to comment because ALW hit it right on the head
What?
about Chris. She said, Chris Angel is oddly good looking. Yes, she says, but his clothes kill my fantasy he still wears Z Cavariccis.
He's wearing
pretty sure.
affliction shit. Yeah.
And Z Cavariccis. And then sometimes his hair, I'm like, you put more product in your hair and makeup on than I
He's
do.
kind of.
I mean, said the girl who wears no makeup whatsoever except lipstick.
He and Zach Baggins could be brothers.
Zach just with the pants.
Legit. Like,
Just
remember
with the
when he was
pants.
doing the hair all pushed forward and like to the point?
I mean, he's gone through all his phases, but we just know
Now
them
he's just
because
got like $100 million in the bank. He doesn't give a fuck.
now he just wears those big. The other day, it might have been, I don't remember if it was the new one or old one, but he had bell fucking bottoms on that I was like, yo, bro, those pants are the time frame is the time. My brain just quit.
You're out of date. Your style is out.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. It's not because those nasty ass things are coming back.
I know.
But yeah, I think he's good looking too. I think he's got great eyes and a great mouth. And then I look at the rest of it.
This
and
girl's
I'm
got
like,
pretty great eyes and probably a great mouth.
You're not looking at her eyes.
The
You're looking
other
at her mouth and boobs.
she saves a
guarantee you.
life, and this lady's trying to teach people.
Oh, what is she
next
teaching
one,
them?
OnlyFans star Courtney Tillier offers content training course free for teachers. You should say you're a teacher. All right. So Courtney Tillier, a former educator who left the career to be an OnlyFans. I think I've got this OnlyFans Hero picture right here. I thought I had the other one, but I couldn't find her. She's pretty hot too. She left teaching to now she's trying to teach others, and she's fucking rich as shit as well.
Oh.
Courtney offered up a training course to fans before.
Teaching health courses, or what is she teaching?
She's
Sexual
teaching how
ed?
to be an OnlyFans creator to other teachers and other people.
I
So she's
mean-
basically saying, hey, if you're a teacher, that sucks dick. Like it's
Here's a way to make more money.
Make a lot more money doing this. Sell your hoo-ha.
Yeah, but you can't show your face if you're a teacher, because then if one of your parents sees
Throw a
it,
gift mask
then
on.
I don't necessarily. Okay, whatever.
The difference this time is she's making it absolutely free for any educators who want to follow in her footsteps. The hour-long training normally costs $30. She's thankfully giving it to teachers for free. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If you're hot for teacher, fucking David Lee Roth saying about that.
Well, wasn't there a movie called Hot Teacher with Cameron Diaz in it?
Thanks.
Cameron Diaz, Justin
That was Bad
Timberlake,
Teacher,
and
wasn't it?
Bad Teacher.
Bad Teacher.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, OnlyFans content creators are literally trying to change the world for the better. One saved a dude from his ball falling off and killing him. The other one's trying to help other people.
Room did say, though, my buddy in Iraq got staph, and when he got back, it moved to his nuts. It was the size of a grapefruit.
Ooh.
Terrible story, as he said. That's his words, not mine. I'm like, yeah.
Friday night, they had to cut his nutsack open, then drain it.
Oh.
I heard him wake up in the recovery, and it hit every pothole. Dude. Like, I think that's the only time like a whoopee cushion or something's supposed to work, right? Isn't that what they're like? You just hang your sack below every. I don't understand. I don't know. Hey, dude.
Wow, I'm really glad I don't have balls.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many other things that can go wrong with a vagina.
With
but-
anybody, but like balls hang out on the out, like they're not internal organs, right?
Yeah.
Like it sucks either way, but these ones are literally on the outside.
Unless you do that weird freaky thing where they
I
shove them
guess
back in.
like the closest would be like
oh no,
breast
all my
cancer or something like that because they're on the outside.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
guess
Everything
I
else
mean,
is tucked up somewhere else in there. Lymph nodes.
cervical cancer would be on the
you know what I mean?
inside.
Like,
Yeah,
Your balls are on the outside.
Well,
But
I don't
if
have
you only
balls
lose one
because I
ball,
hear you
then they just
guys
throw like a
are
thing.
super tender. Like even if you get a pat, you're like on the ground.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Pussies.
Yeah, no.
Kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten racked before, almost last night
I'm fairly certain that
when I busted ass because I was worried about the bar
you
hitting
mean
my.
Beth
pubic
falling over
bone.
the fucking. She was cutting the line and fell over. At
I was
Six
trying to
Flags.
do it very daintily without getting stuck between like
Throws one leg up, ends up being this high off the ground,
and going whoa,
realize it,
whoa. Well,
you
I was
get on the
really
table
hurt.
and
I was
shit.
worried I was going to hit my pubic bone, so I just decided to flop over and just hold on for dear life. I didn't fall, but when I finally
You
got
fell on your
over, I
ass.
landed roughly.
Yeah,
I didn't fall on my ass. That was on purpose.
Levi's auction,
Like
A-
pants,
little racy,
like the denim
maybe a little racist.
company.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
they're a
a-
huge thing at Target now. That's kind of funny.
Oh no, but this is old.
They have
old
like
jeans, right? So these are old jeans. These ones came up for auction.
Wow, those look like a pair that followed the directions
Later,
and never
Raider.
washed
Have
them.
a great night, man.
Bye.
All right, so Levi's jeans from the 1800s went up for auction.
You had jeans in the 1800s?
Yeah, that's when they started. With the original
look exactly like
racist
today's.
slogan on the inside of the pants.
What did it say?
I'll get to that in just a second. They sold for $67,500. Pair of Levi's jeans with the brand's original racist slogan on the back have been bought for more than $67,000, 67,000 pounds rather.
Okay,
And
which is a little less
like
than
$80,000. It's more.
I mean, more. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Although well-worn, the trousers from the 1880s were described as in good wearable condition. So these are just a couple quick like clips or pictures. It was a 23-year-old Kyle Halpert who won the bid during the Durango.
A 23-year-old paid $67,000. He must be in
New
Bitcoin.
Mexico, probably. The item has been hailed as the holy grail of vintage denim.
Amen,
collecting,
David.
And Kyle, who collected vintage clothing, purchased them as an investment piece. Listing for the antique jeans said they are one of the oldest known Levi's jeans from the mining and gold rush era. It said that they are the holy grail of vintage. I already said that. But this is where it gets a little
Racy.
These are 38-inch waist, 32 inches long.
Short and fat.
Definitely too big for me.
I mean, perfect height.
No.
Perfect length.
No, 30.
Oh, I thought you
I'm a
were
30.
33, 32.
No.
Maybe with just your boots.
Yeah, maybe. I don't fucking know. The label, which details the year they were made, tells of the jeans' origin, size, place of production. However, inside, it also includes the slogan, "The only kind made by white labor." Little racist. Just a little racist there. Is it racist?
Yes, are they racist or are they embracing
whiteness?
Labor.
Or white labor. They're embracing white labor back then.
Oh, because it was a plus.
It was a plus to
by something that was made by white hands versus
they're definitely,
anything ethnic
it's definitely
hands.
Racist, right?
Okay.
I didn't even know that existed. So when you buy your next pair of Levi's, look inside. I'm pretty
Doesn't
sure
say that anymore.
It says made in fucking China.
It probably says
made by Mexicans.
Hecho y Mexico.
What'd you say? Hecho y Mexico.
Can't say it now.
Because I have chocolate
in my mouth, but Hecho y Mexico.
Yeah, definitely made in Mexico. Or Guadalajara. Or
Guatemala.
No, I was thinking Guatemala is what I was thinking. Right. So $67,000. I mean, they're dope looking jeans when you look at them.
Here's the thing that's funny is I saw
these are the jeans.
They're super wide.
That you would buy like now.
So I saw one time that guys from Levi, like people, like I don't remember if it was the owners or who it was, but said you're not supposed to wash your jeans.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
You're supposed to leave them and wear them because when you wash them, you get rid of all the
chemicals that are
all the stuff that makes them comfy and ruins them.
So
I mean, I'm gonna wash my jeans and let them be fucking ruined then because.
But I go like with jeans during the winter, dude. I go like fucking 5. Like I won't wear the same pair every day.
I disagree because I do your laundry.
Yeah, but jeans are like a bunch of days, unless they get something on them.
Well, yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like jeans go a lot of days, right? So I don't know.
I don't know. They look though from that one little picture you have right there, they look like today's jeans.
That's what I'm saying. Like those
the cut on the big one is a little different.
Those are more like boot cut. The ones
but they were wide leg all the way.
I'll share a couple of other pictures later on the podcast or the Instagram. But yeah, it's just a little bit different, right? So I don't know. Kind of one of those things. What?
Franny Amigos, please don't read those comments, Beth.
We're not going to.
But they did make me chuckle.
Yeah. Gotta find this fucking crab story. So 1 billion pounds of crabs are missing.
How does that even happen?
Alaska snow crab season canceled as officials investigate disappearance.
Oh, the whole season's fucking canceled?
The whole fucking season's canceled.
Because was that everybody's?
So no snow crab for you guys.
Was that everybody's, like, everybody dropped it in and somebody stole the boat?
There was nothing. No. There was no crab in the ocean.
Oh, wait, what?
They couldn't find the crab.
It's not that they caught them and then lost them.
They couldn't even find the crab. to pull up.
They're extinct?
The disappearance of an estimated 1 billion crabs. In a major blow to America's seafood industry, the Alaska Department of Fish and Game has, for the first time in state history, canceled the winter snow crab season in the Bering Sea due to their falling numbers. While restaurant menus will suffer,
they're trying to do something.
Scientists worry that the sudden population plunge means for the health of the Arctic ecosystem. An estimated 1 billion crabs have mysteriously disappeared in 2 years, state officials said.
Which is weird.
A 90% drop in their population.
Because every other thing in the sea multiplied over the last couple of years, right? Because of the pandemic.
Fish, right?
So aliens came and got them.
Russia. Fucking Putin.
Aliens.
Goddamn Putin again, man. Fucking Putin stealing,
aliens.
fucking with our oil.
Fuck Putin. He's getting too much. It's aliens.
Fucking oil. I'd rather give it to aliens.
Me
I
too.
think maybe it was aliens. I don't know. Maybe they got this thing for fucking.
Okay, so hold on. So
crab.
They tried to catch some crab.
They couldn't find
and
them.
they got nothing.
Can't find them
In various locations.
The idea is this. Did they run up north to get that colder water? Somebody said, who's a Kodiak Island fishing. He has a Kodiak Island fishing
ALW,
business.
I'm with you.
Did they completely cross the border?
Billy.
Probably into Mexico. Did they walk off the continental shelf on the edge there over into the Bering Sea? Who knows, right? Disease is one possibility, another person said, and I just lost my fucking...
Well, AOW said, I can't imagine there's no crab. Is that true? I'm going crabbing.
I think it just depends. I think it's in the Bering Sea crab is where we get snow crab from. So he all supports
Does that mean
change.
that the whole Discovery show is no longer going to happen then?
Well, they do. The big one there is king crab.
Okay,
also.
so that
there's multiple different
fine.
types.
That show's not going to lose its bottom dollar.
Environmental conditions are changing. We've seen warm conditions in the Bering Sea the last couple of years, and we're seeing a response in a cold adapted species. So it's pretty obvious it could be connected. So anyway, just be on the fucking lookout for super expensive crab, or you're gonna end up with the fake crab, which is basically all crab anyway. It's all
wait, what?
It's all basically like a type of fish that looks like crab.
And that's why my ex-husband loved that
Artificial crab
shit,
meat.
and it was so
Crab
nasty.
salad. Everywhere you get crab salad, it's just flavored.
That's why if I don't get it in the shell, I don't order it.
Then they stain it pink on the edge.
That's so
it
horrible.
looks like
Because now
crab.
not only are you getting fake crab, but you're getting chemicals. If it doesn't come in the shell, not eating it.
Just saying. You ate crack. Oh, I gotta get rid of this story. You gotta crack it yourself. Blue crab.
Oh, so fucking delicious.
I'm starving, by the way.
Me too. Good thing we have leftovers.
We've done a couple shows tonight.
I know, and I'm starting to feel the alcohol finally.
Starting to hit 1 billion crabs. You got an Airbnb Ghostbusters thing you can do.
And so this is really fun. And I like just showcasing these. You guys have probably seen before where I've showed like they had there've been a few, and I know 210 a couple other Saved by the Bell one, or you can go stay at this house. And now you can go stay at the Ghostbusters fire station house.
Nice, Bill.
Oh wait, hold on. Look what came up. Pink. I don't know what that is. Before
Who
you
is
go,
that?
I don't know. I'm apparently going to have to backtrack a little. There we go. All right.
Bill said he's 75% drunk and listening to Blink 182 for old time's sake. That's because they're coming back. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why?
They announced a new tour.
Okay.
Tom DeLonge's joining back.
Who?
One of the guys.
Is it new music or are they just touring on old shit?
I have no fucking idea.
So stay at the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Wait to hear the price.
Okay.
I'm
just gonna throw it out. $5,000 a night.
No. A few lucky fans will get the chance of an afterlife time to stay in the Ghostbusters themed firehouse. Like that. I like how they said
the one from the movie though.
Specifically, they have the chance to experience a 3-night Halloween stay from October 28th to 31st. I want to fucking try to do this, dude. In a immersive recreation of where the crew from the still iconic film, I watch it every time it's on fucking TV, studied and restrained the spooky specters. In honor of the year the movie debuted, it will cost just $19.84 a night.
Oh, no shit. Really?
No shit.
But what's the wait list on that?
No, you have to. Okay. So it's not in New York, for one thing.
It's not?
No,
Okay.
it's in Portland, Oregon.
All right.
It's
Nobody's going there. That's
It's
why
a
it's
private
1999.
2-bedroom, 3-story firehouse, which will be available to book on October 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific time. It will be available on a first come, first served basis. So
Does it come with
whoever gets it.
meth heads pooping on the front
Built in the early
door?
1900s, the stay includes all the
Probably.
comforts of a home with a full kitchen and multiple living quarters. Meanwhile, Ghostbuster features include a scientist-approved ghost containment system and a
Nice.
dark room where guests can develop and analyze photos of the Scourge of Carpathia, which was the second Ghostbusters.
Mhm.
I'll show you some pictures in a minute.
Right. That's cool.
The
For
pantry
$20 a night. I
yeah,
mean,
the pantry.
It's all going to be
so it's going to
basically
be
like lottery
60
kinda.
bucks. No, it's you get on there, and whoever gets
First
it
come,
gets
first
it.
served. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
The pantry is also stocked with Stay Puft marshmallows and cheesy crackers, according to the listing. All of Egon's essentials, including a smoke ghost trap, a PKE meter, proton packs, Aura video analyzer, and even an ecto containment unit are available throughout the firehouse.
That's cool.
In addition to the shelves of ghostly gadgets and ready-to-wear flight suits, no Ghostbuster station would be complete without Janine's desk and a ringing phone. So let me connect. I'll show you the pictures.
Cool.
I thought it was really fun.
Yeah.
Mostly
well, I
'cause
was
I'm-
expecting it to be like some fucking
Ridiculous
expensive
amount.
ass thing. Let me know what you got.
Let's see.
Nothing
So I'll
fancy.
show you a few. Let's see.
Is it going to come up? Hang on. Nope. It's not going to come up on your iPad. Unclick it. Disconnect it and reconnect it.
It's not Beth Air.
I just hit one button. Yeah, it's not going to come up.
All right. Well, we'll put
Can you
them
do it
out
on
there.
your phone, maybe? Does it came up with your
Mm.
phone? I don't know.
I don't have it on my phone though.
That's okay.
We'll
You
put
can
them
go
out
look
there.
up Ghostbuster.
There's some
Ghostbuster
like
shit.
that they show the front of the house. So it's a house that they've converted.
Okay.
And it looks like it's got Ghostbuster shit everywhere. Some of the rooms look exactly like some of the stuff that came from the movie. Other parts of it look just like a house with Ghostbuster stuff on it. But I think it would be fun. Kind of like you mentioned, Portland, Oregon is kind of dirty now.
Kind of.
I'm being kind.
I think there are some nice places, but
And this is kind of this is the company that is doing it actually with Sony Pictures. So it's not a company owns it. No, a company owns it.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see. There were some pictures that I saw that actually right there. Fuck, just as I checked off it. The company that is doing it with Sony Pictures is called
I can find it.
Vacas, VACASA, Vacas.
Okay.
Vacas. I don't know what they are other than I don't know if they're like kind of an Airbnb type thing.
Kind of looks like it the way I'm looking at it here.
So it's Vacas is the company that's partnering with Sony that's allowing like for it to be rented out for $19.
Yeah. Well,
Sony
yeah.
is probably going to pay the rest of the amount that Vacas would be due if they were renting it normally.
Here. I'll send it. Yeah. Anyway, it looks pretty cool. Give me the clicker, please, and I'll link in real quick.
Yeah.
It is pretty cool.
I mean, I kind of want to try.
Oh, those things make me download firmware. I got a new goddamn 14, and it's making me download everything.
Well, we'll just put it on later.
Anyway, stupid machines.
What is it making you download?
It was as soon as I plugged it, it said you need to download firmware. I'm like,
Oh.
I'm over it. I'm over that. We're gonna save those stories. Netflix without ads. So, are you willing to go and are you willing to watch like 4 to 5 minutes of ads
At one time or over the course of a show?
over the course of an hour show?
So you're talking one ad every 10 minutes?
Yeah.
It probably would. For what cost?
Let me pull it up.
Because right now we pay like $16.
The streaming service is adding commercials.
You know why they're doing that, right? Because they're getting ready. They've just raised the prices
They're going to raise them again.
and they're going to raise them again. So they're trying to give people an option
So,
to pay less,
absolutely. So, Netflix just
which
announced
isn't a bad thing right now.
what was once unimaginable running commercials during, and Disney evidently is doing the same thing. They're going to give you an option for commercials.
That's why we're
and
not
probably raise
canceling
the
any of
rates.
our shit, because if you cancel it, you come back and pay the higher rate.
Nowadays, we have so much shit. It's
I
like
know you were
it's
gonna say
worse than
this.
fucking cable.
No,
anymore.
it's the same price as cable.
Running
It's like
commercials
$200 a
during
month.
its programming starts November 3rd for a price of $7,
I
$6.99.
think I would pay that.
Subscribers, but
Gives you a pee break.
Well, this is the key.
Gives you a drink break,
This is
a
the key.
cigarette
There's
break.
a part of it. It's not. You don't get everything, right?
So it's limited.
It's a tier. It's a basic with ads tier, which includes an average of 4 to 5 minutes of commercials per hour. Netflix ads will run 15 or 30 seconds, playing before and during TV and films. I don't think I'm down with that. Like it's $15, it goes to 17. It's $20 a fucking month, whatever.
As much as you watch it, we would still
I
keep
watch
it.
that fucking thing more than I watch anything.
Here's the thing. Why would you watch Netflix more than you watch Hulu? Hulu's got great content, but you never even cracked it open once.
Because it seems so kind of like PG to me.
It's not, though.
It just feels like that.
The shows that come from the television stations, perhaps, but Hulu
What
is
else is on
Hulu's doing a
Hulu?
lot of their own shit now. Like everything's doing their own shit now because normal TV. Okay, so
Netflix puts out way
ABC,
more
NBC,
shit.
CBS. Old Netflix also a lot older.
Yeah, fuck.
So
I'm not
NBC,
into Hulu
CBS,
yet.
ABC, CW, like those stations, no longer really people don't watch them. I mean, apparently a lot of people still watch The Bachelor, which I don't get.
I don't know.
But
We have HBO Max. It has a bunch of ads, and you're right.
we don't watch ads on HBO Max.
Do we have a different subscription or something?
No, HBO Max has no commercials in their shows.
But do the shows?
No.
I don't know.
There was something. Paramount now has commercials in there. We watched something that I was
That's
like,
fucking annoying.
but I think they've.
And they're like,
no,
and they
because
go
that's
like,
the one you purchased.
and those
Though.
motherfuckers go like 90 seconds.
They do. They do like
90,
four 20-second
70,
commercials or something like that.
30.
But there's two options. We bought the inexpensive one that had the ads. There was one you could do for like $10 a month that didn't have the ads. Again, I'm not opposed to 90 seconds of ads where I can run and go pee and get something to drink.
I'm opposed. I can hit the fucking pause button.
Why? Then why
'Cause
pay
you're
for
already
more?
spending how much money
Why
on
pay
this
for
shit?
more and hit the
Mhm.
pause button when you can pay for less and just go pee at the proper moments?
So what do you, I mean, I'm not, well, this is the thing. It's the basics. So you don't get like some of the exclusive content going with the $7 version. You get like the shit that's been out there for a long time.
No, then I wouldn't do that.
Like licensing.
No, I
and
want
stuff
it
like
to be
that,
what
so
I get
much.
today with commercials, not a minimized version of what I get today.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Because like today when I was looking, because again, somebody tried to fish text me. Your Netflix thing has been
That
shut
you
off
got
again. Hold
bagged
on.
on like a couple months ago.
Because I
I've reset my
immediately
password and gave him my fucking credit card and did all this shit.
because I panicked because you live off fucking Netflix. I was like, oh my God, Greg's gonna have a corner if he can't get in it.
in the middle of the afternoon, there's never a moment like that in my life that I'd be that fucking
First of all, at
panicked.
the gym, like you freaked out the other day with
No,
your
I
new
said,
phone,
"Pay
and
it,"
you were
then I
like,
said, wait a minute. And I told you like,
no, I told you.
whatever.
I said, I think I just got scammed because when I looked at it, it's under you. It's not under me. It's got your information. It's not locked.
Go out and check out our shirts out on Minor League Studios.
I'm trying to read
who
what it said, but I
Bill's
think I got rid of it.
in the chat right now. Go out there, check those out. We've got some shirts out there
Yeah,
for
I
$10.
started sharing out the link.
Super comfy shirts, the TBIO. We got some OG shirts, and then we've got some new stuff out there. You can go find that out there. There's cool shirts.
They're cool
Right?
shirts.
You can get, there's multiple
When are
different
your
colors.
shirts going to be out there?
We've got them. I just got to finalize the design. We talked about it. I talked to Adrian on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You and I probably
Where's the
need to sit
ghost
down
one?
over
Because this
dinner
is the
tonight,
fucking month.
Maybe
This
you
is
and I
the
talk
fucking
about-
month. We need to have the ghost
Maybe
one out
we
there.
go get an Uber to get dinner tonight or
No,
something like
we're
that.
eating at
Go
home.
get
We already said.
steak or something.
No, we already said we're
Fucking
eating
starving
leftovers
to
because we've spent a lot of money over the last 2.5 weeks.
Anyway, we need to do a few more things.
CFO's raining a sit.
And then, yeah, we'll have some guy stuff out there too.
Yeah.
Some dude shirts. So
Can
more
you get
dude
the
shirts.
guy? Let me try to use these words. I want to be able to get the Mr. Kitties
We can
as
put it-
well.
We'll talk to Bill.
Like you should be able to get either kitty on either shirt is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Or maybe you could get Mr. and Mrs. Kitty.
No,
Why not?
because they're not designed that way.
We could. I
We're
thought
not
the world
doing
was
that.
our oyster.
Mm-mm. No. You're adding complexity where there
I
doesn't
don't
need
take
to be
no for an
complexity.
answer very easily. So
Absolutely.
we will talk further
What's
about
your
it.
feel good tonight, honey?
My feel good is called, it's a little boy who made his debut at Comic-Con. His it's catching up.
I don't know if that fucking thing's gonna work right now.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna try.
I'll try it. Let's see. Plus, my phone is acting up too.
I have
so,
no idea if something's not connected right or.
You broke it. You broke it at it.
I don't
know. So this kid is his name of his company is called the Autistic Tiger.
Okay.
It's a little boy that suffers from autism, and they discovered like one time he gave his kid a toy, and he had a pencil in his hand and immediately started drawing the toy on paper.
Cool.
And they were like, "Holy cow!" And when he would draw, he was very calm. He doesn't speak much, so he's
Night frightening me. Have a great night.
So he's I don't know what you call it when you don't speak as an autistic child. There's a name for it, but I don't know what it is.
Something like that.
But
nonverbal. Yeah.
Nonverbal. But they started figuring out because he was drawing one time in kindergarten and the teacher wanted him to pay attention and took his pencil from him and he freaked the fuck out. Like, that's his
outlet.
thing.
Yeah.
And he's more easily engaged when he's drawing. But his dad challenged him because he draws so fucking well. I'm hoping that we can open this.
Okay.
His dad said, how about if you try to draw stuff upside down? And it didn't even phase him. So he can take a picture that's right side up and draw it upside down and then flip it over and they look exactly the same.
That's cool.
His name is, I don't have that, but can we see if this will play?
Yeah.
Just because his art is incredible.
There you go. You're good.
Nope,
it's on a commercial.
Of course it is, and I can't see it because it's okay.
No
skip bad
commercials.
Okay, so now it's gonna take a second because it starts off with the.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I can move it along without.
Just leave it. It's fine. So anyway, it's going through that. There you go.
Oh, there he is. Those are all his drawings. And he can see something once, so he's
got a photographic memory on top of it.
They read a story in school, and that night he came home and drew the cover completely by memory. And the dad was like, hey, so he drew this, and I don't know where it came from. And she's like, oh my gosh, we read that story yesterday afternoon.
That's pretty crazy.
And he kind of, it also helps him sleep.
Shit.
Yeah, right? It's insane.
The Autistic Tiger.
That's him drawing Bugs Bunny upside down. It's insane, right?
It's the way his brain works. That's it's incredible, right?
And he said it also
but he's nonverbal in this.
Nonverbal, but it also helps with his sleep because before he couldn't sleep, and now if he gets up and something pops in his head, he'll draw it and then go back to bed.
That's cool.
And so he made his debut at Comic-Con, and his dad said for two reasons he wanted to do this. He wants his son to be able to make a living.
Yeah,
eventually.
Absolutely.
That's going to be the dude that Marvel hires to do their drawings for their animation
characters.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're going to hire him to do their drawings for characters for animation. But he said, but also to show you that autistic kids really are talented.
Fuck yeah.
And can
Rain Man for drawing.
But can become successful members of society.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And so I just thought it was really cool. I liked it. His drawings are amazing. There's one, I don't know if you can see it. It's behind him. It's Mickey Mouse, and he's like
the cool
kind
ears.
of waller cutter,
I saw that.
but it's got different shapes and stuff in his face. I just thought it was cool. That's my feel good. I liked it.
Very cool. Mine is Mickey has a new toy.
Oh, Mickey.
That dog, I hung that stupid thing out back, and
it was cute.
I'm fairly certain he's snoring downstairs.
And we both went out both times he was playing with it, so it's also good to get us out of the house as well. So yeah,
that's my feel good as well. So
I loved it.
Aside from that, movie Santa's
So hold
back.
on,
Okay,
hold
what are
on. We did finish the Midnight Club. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next season. You basically guaranteed me that it did so well that it will have a next season.
It's top 10 for a while. It'll have another season. I guarantee it'll have another season.
I hope so. It was really, really good, and I want to see what happens.
Or it may not be with the same characters, but it'll have another.
I think it has to be with the same characters till they finish this story.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because they left the story literally a cliffhanger.
It's like a PG-13.
There's some swearing.
Yeah. But if you want something to watch with your kids,
it's really good. Or if you don't have kids, it's still really good.
Yeah, absolutely. So the other thing is, I don't think I loaded it on there.
What?
But there's a movie called Violent Night.
That's the dude from
It's
Stranger
like the
Things,
new
right?
Santa Claus one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I saw the preview for it. It's basically like John Leguizamo.
He's a bad guy, right?
He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
And he
He's always
breaks
a bad
into
guy.
this
It's
dude
hilarious.
or these family's house, and they're like rich, and they're looking for like 30 or 40 million dollars, something shit like that. But yeah, I was like, holy shit. So go check that preview out. Something cool to check out because it's not the Bad Santa one, which was Mel Gibson.
Was he a killer in that one too?
He was a killer in that one. This one, I think they just fuck with the wrong family, and Santa happens to be there at the right time and just fucks everybody up. So
there you go.
I don't know.
Go Santa.
Check it out. So that's it for tonight. We're done. We're going to eat some dinner.
Leftovers,
I'm gonna
baby.
try and talk
Leftovers.
Beth into going and get a
No,
steak
Not.
instead of
You know what I'm doing? I'm taking
leftover
off my
pizza.
bra and I'm running around this house brawless for the next few hours for the first time in 2.5 weeks. So it's not going to work.
All good. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us on a Saturday evening. I know it's unusual for us,
Different.
but we used to do it on Saturdays probably a couple of years ago at this point.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But
Been a
thank
while.
you so much. We'll be back on Wednesday. Check it out. Also, tomorrow we'll drop a Castro Files, the new Castro Files for you guys. So thanks so much. Have an awesome night.
Bye, guys. Have a great
tomorrow
week.
or Wednesday. Cheers.
Bye.